Welcome, my dear learners, to another interesting episode on this very channel. In this session, we shall be looking at multiplication and division of algebraic expression. Multiplication and division of algebraic expression. If you are new on this very channel, can you like, share, and then most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more interesting episodes to come. Now, multiplication and division of algebraic expression. When multiplying algebraic expression, it is much easier to group the numbers to one side and then the letters or the same letters on the other side. And then we apply our basic rules of indices. So let's take it that you have 3x y multiplying, let's say, 2x squared y. So we are going to group the numbers on one side and then the same letters on the other side. So the letters, we are going to apply our basic knowledge on indices. Now let me give you a quick reminder. Now in indices, we said that when two numbers are multiplying and they have the same base, we are going to add what? Their exponents, and then we pick one of them. So we are going to pick one of the base and then we add their exponents. That is our basic knowledge on indices. Similarly, when you have and then the bases are the same, we are just going to pick one of the base and then we subtract their exponents. So we are going to apply this very concept of indices in multiplication and division of algebraic expression. So with the multiplication, let's take it that you have 2 power, let's say 4 multiplying 2 power, let's say 3. So in indices, when the bases are the same and then they are multiplying, we pick one of the base, which is 2, and then we add their exponents. So we have 4 plus what? 3. And this gives us 2 power what? 7. Similarly, when you have, let's say, 3 power, let's say 4 divided by 3 power, let's say 2. Now, since the bases are the same and then they are dividing, we pick one of the base and then we subtract their exponent. 4 minus what? 2. And this gives us 3 power 2. So we are going to base on this concept in multiplying and dividing algebraic expression. So with 3xy multiplying 2x squared y, we are going to group the numbers to one side. So we have 3 times 2. We are going to group that. And then we group the same letters to the other side too. So we are going to have, let's say, x multiplying what? X squared. Then we come and pick y multiplying what? Y on the other side. And then after that, we simplify. So 3 times 2 give us what? 6. So we have times x and then x. Since they are same or they are having the same base, we are going to pick one of the base and then we add their exponent indices. So we pick one of the base, we add their exponent. Then we have times. Since they have the same base and then they are multiplying, we pick one of the base and then we add their exponent, 1 plus 1. So we have 6 multiplying x power 3 times what? Y power 2. So in algebraic expression, we are going to have 6 times x cubed times y squared is going to give us 6 x cubed y squared. That is how we do multiplication in algebraic expression. So you group the numbers, you group the same variables, and then you apply your indices on the variables. Is that clear? Good. Now with 3xy means what? 3 times x times what? Y. That's the meaning of 3xy. I believe you remember that. And then we have times 2x squared means what? X times x. That is what? X squared. So x squared is the same as what? X times what? X. And then we have times y. So this expression intuitively is the same as what? This. Good. So we know that 3 times 2 give us what? 6. Now we have how many x's? We have 1, 2, 3. And they are all multiplying. Since they have the same base, we are going to pick one of the bases and then we add their exponent. This is power 1, power 1, power 1. So to the power of what? 3. Then we have y and then y. So y times y will give us what? Y squared. So this is going to give us 6s cubed and then y squared, which is the same as this. So we are going to take few examples and then we try our hands on it. Is that clear? Very, very good. So we have the following examples. Let's try our hands on them. So we have the first one. We have 4. So we have to multiply these algebraic expressions together. We have to multiply them together. So as I said earlier on, in multiplication of algebraic expression, we are going to multiply numbers, or we are going to group the numbers and then we multiply. And then we group the letters too, and then we multiply them. So we are going to get, we multiply the numbers, and then we multiply what? The letters. So 4 times 2 give us 12. Now, these are two variables multiplying, two letters multiplying, and they have the same base, P and P. So in indices, when two letters or numbers are multiplying and they have the same base, we pick one of the bases and then we add their exponents. So we are going to get P, we have power 1, and then plus what? 2. So at the end, we are going to get 12 times what? P power 3. And this gives us 12 P power 3. Very, very easy. I guess you are following. So let's take example B. So following the same approach, we have to multiply these together. We are going to multiply the numbers and then we multiply the letters, which are the same. Good. So we are going to multiply the numbers. 4 times what? 5 times 4, sorry. And then multiply the letters, the same letters. So we have x and then x. So we have x, this x multiplying x power. Multiplying x power what? 4. And then we have this. We have y squared multiplying what? Y power 3. So 5 times 4 give us 20. Since these two letters or variables are the same and they are multiplying in the indices, we are going to pick one of the bases and then we add their exponent. 1 plus 4 give us what? 5. Then we have times. Since they have the same base and they are multiplying, we are going to pick one of the base we add the exponent, we have what? 5. So we are going to get 20 x power 5 y power 5. Good. Let's take our next example. You can pause the video, you try your hands on example C. Pause the video and then you try your hands on that. So we have C, example C. 3a squared multiplying 2ab multiplying 4bc. So we are going to multiply the numbers together and then multiply the same letters together. So we are going to get 3 more times 2 times what? 4. Multiply numbers together and then multiply the same letters also together. So we have a and then a is here. So we have a squared multiplying what? A, this a. And then we have times, we have b multiplying what? B. We have to multiply the same letters together. We have only one c here, so times c. So 3 times 2 times 4, 3 to 6, 6 times 4 give us 24. Now, the bases are the same, they are multiplying. Indices, we are going to pick one of the base, we add their exponent. 2 plus 1 will give us what? 3. Now, the bases are the same, they are multiplying. Indices, we pick one of the base, we add their exponent. 1 plus 1 will give us what? 2. And then lastly, we have what? C. So that is that. I guess you have this very answer. Good. Now let's look at the division aspect. So we have example D. We have 6a power 3 b squared divided by 3ab. Very, very good. Now with this, since we are dividing, we are going to divide the numbers and then we divide the same letters together. It follows the same approach like the multiplication. So we are going to divide numbers, we divide the same letters together. Very good. So you know that this can be written as 6a power 3 b power 2 all over 3ab. So we are going to divide numbers. 6 divided by 3 will give us what? 2. Good. And since the bases are the same, we have a power 3 divided by a. Since the bases are the same and then they are divided, what do? We pick one of the base, we subtract their exponents. So this gives us a power what? 2. So we are going to subtract 1 from what? 3. So we are getting a to the power of what? 2. Now since the bases are the same and then they are dividing, so we have b power 2 divided by what? B. So we pick one of the base and then we subtract their exponents. So this gives us b. So we are going to get b. So 6a power 3 multiplied b power 2 divided by 3ab gives us 2a squared b. Very, very easy. Now with this also, we know that, so we had what? 2a squared b. Now 6a cubed times b squared means 6 times a cubed means a times a times what? A. And b squared means what? B times b. And then we have divided by 3 times a times what? B. So we know that b will cancel b, a will cancel a, 3 into 6, 2. So we are left with 2 times a times a. So we have 2 times a and then times what? B. So when we simplify, we are going to get 2a times a will give us what? A squared and then b. This is the same as the answer we had in the first step. Very, very good. Let's look at example E. Example E. You can pause the video, you try your hands on it. So we have example E. We have 35 x power 5 divided by 5x squared and then y. We have to divide these numbers together. Okay, we have to divide them. So what we are going to do is that we are going to divide the numbers and then we divide the same letters. So we are going to rewrite this. Good. So this is the same as that. So we are going to divide the numbers and then we divide what? Letters. The same letters. So we have 35 divided by 5 will give us what? Will give us 7. And then we have x power 5 dividing x power what? 2. Since the bases are the same and then they are dividing, what do? We pick one of the base, we subtract their exponents. So this gives us x to the power of 3. So we have x power 3. Since we don't have any y on top here to divide the y down here, we are just going to leave the y as it is. And this can be written as 7x power 3 y exponent -1. In indices, when you have, let's say, 1 over y, it's the same as y exponent -1. So we can rewrite this as that, and then we are done. Now try your hands on the last example and then we continue. So with the same process, we are going to divide numbers and then we divide the same letters together. So we are going to get 99 a power 3 b squared m power 4 all over 3 a power 3 b m power 3. So we have 99 divided by 3 will give us what? 33. Then we have a power 3 divided by a power 3. So we have a power 3 divided by a power 3. Indices, the bases are the same. We pick one of the base, we subtract their exponents. So we are going to get a power 3 minus 3 give us 0. In indices, any number raised to the power 0 is what? 1. Very, very good. So a power 0 is what? 1. So we have times 1. Let me write it. And then move on to b power 2 divided by b. So we have b power 2 divided by b. So indices, the bases are the same. We pick one of the b's, we subtract their exponents. So we have b power what? 1. So multiply by b. We also have m power 4 divided by m power 3. So we have m power 4 divided by m power 3. Indices, the bases are the same. We pick one of the b's, they are dividing, we subtract their exponents. M power 1. So we have times what? M. Then after that, we simplify. 33 times 1 will give us 33. And then 33 times b times m will give us 33 bm. Very, very easy and then simple. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. I'm going to give you some tutorial set questions and then try and answer it. So these are tutorial set questions. Pause the video, you write them down, you try your hands on it. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. Kindly like, share, and then subscribe to this very channel for more updates. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye.